Bugonia, the newest movie made by Yorgos Lanthimos, who is a freak with a capital F. When I went to see this in theaters, a dude was sitting in my seat. I told him he messed up and he moved to the other side of his mother. So I had to sit and watch this R-rated weird movie with a mom who was around 50 to 60. Luckily, she was down for whatever the heck was happening on screen. She was laughing and gasping, so I didn't feel as uncomfortable anymore. But this isn't her review of Bugonia. Take a seat and let me tell you how much I loved this movie. Bugonia is about a man who is wrapped in online conspiracies, and he believes that the CEO of the company he works for is actually an alien. So he and his cousin kidnap her in hopes that she sends a message to her mothership and gets rid of all the aliens hiding on Earth. That's why they shave her head. They believe that's how she communicates with the others. Now, I'm a big fan of Lanthimos. The Lobster is one of my favorite movies. I really liked Killing of a Sacred Deer, and I was one of the people who thought last year's Kinds of Kindness was fantastic. It's crazy that this is his third movie in 3 years, and it's a remake of an old Japanese movie I've never seen called Saving the Green Planet. I really enjoy his style of dialogue. The characters feel like puppets and they're so dry, but he's kind of strayed away from that style after he reached critical acclaim with The Favorite, which I have yet to see too. At this point, he's worked with Emma Stone in all of his last projects, Jesse Plemons in the last 2, and we're at a breaking point where I think it's good he's taking a break now. People know what they're getting into with a Lanthimos movie. He knows what you expect to get from a Lanthimos movie, and he definitely delivers that here, for better or worse. But honestly, I don't care what people think of his style. It's the same for Wes Anderson, where I don't really get tired of it. If he's good at it, then by all means, you go king. So people being tired of a certain style won't really sway how I end up feeling on a project at the end of the day. I think even with a recognizable style, he's still really good at keeping you on your toes and never fully knowing what to expect next. He's able to manipulate you on how you feel about these characters, keep you uneasy about the conspiracy we're wrapped up in, and doesn't let you know what the next scene will hold. You feel like you should root for the freedom of this innocent kidnapped person to be let go, but she's a terrible boss. And now we have Plemons bringing a real heart to this role of a crazy person that we can't help but sympathize with. So I just got to a point maybe halfway through where I stopped seeing sides to this crazy situation and decided just to sit back and just enjoy what was happening. I feel like it's a little cliche to say this, but I've loved Jesse Plemons ever since Game Night. He's always had small roles, like stealing the show and the tiny part he had in Civil War. So was this man able to hold up a film all on his own shoulders? Yes, it turns out you can't go wrong with more Plemons. Emma Stone is always solid, like since she's been teaming up with Lanthimos so much, she just knows what he needs and gets the job done. I mean, it's Emma, so she does more than just get the job done. I'd say the movie is equally divided between her and Plemons, and they both are so good. Aidan Delbris, I like the name, plays Plemons' cousin, and he brings a normal to this crazy mess. He's probably the one you'd sympathize with the most. He has such a likability, you can't help but feel bad for him. So that's a pretty small cast for a movie. It's very confined to mainly one location, and it helps you feel just as claustrophobic as these characters do. And this is shot so well. A lot of low angles and everything just looks incredible. I really enjoy the score. It's loud, it's brassy, it makes moments feel way bigger. I think this might lose people in the ending. Everything rides on if you mess with how this all turns out. Personally, I liked it, but I totally get if people don't. Something I didn't like is how little substance I felt the film had. With Kinds of Kindness, there's so much subtext and meaning, and I still don't know what happened in like half the movie. With Bugonia, you get what you get and you walk out either really liking it or just kind of forgetting. It doesn't have anything that makes you say, wow, what did you think they meant by that? There is an ongoing metaphor with bees. Plemons' character is a beekeeper. He's also a warehouse worker who packages stuff for Emma Stone's company. Emma Stone is the CEO, so she's the queen bee. Plemons is the worker bee, so she's taking advantage of him. Like, that's good and it works, but there's not much else to it besides that. I kind of wanted more surprises from Lanthimos, and he delivers a good time with nothing hiding behind the curtain. But the performances are so good. It's tense, it's funny at times. It looks and sounds amazing. I definitely recommend this as someone's first Lanthimos film. Bugonia, 4 stars.